Hello, in this video I'm going to go over one of the new things that you can work on in the Elder Scrolls Online now that Season 1 has launched and we have the Daggerfall Thieves Guild activities open to us in the game. So first off, I'm going to go into the journal and the achievements and then go into the recent seasons ribbon, and we're going to talk about Get Away From It All, which will give you the Rogues Refuge house if you complete the achievement here and collect all those fragments there. We'll go down the list here and talk about how you can get each one of those. I'm still working on the fourth one, as you can see. But the Where Now code key, you get those from doing the main Thieves Guild quest in the Glenumbra Daggerfall Thieves Guild, the new quest line. And so you'll get that in one of the drops from one of the missions if you're doing that. Then the Indecipherable Psi key, that is looted from thieves' troves or safeboxes. I know I got mine while I was actually doing one of the side missions, the daily missions for the Thieves Guild. I just got it kind of passively while doing that other stuff. And then Baffling Baan Dar Note, you can get that in a reward coffer from doing one of the dynamic encounters. I'm going to cover that activity in a separate video. And then the mysterious Nocturnal Note, you get that from the reward coffer from doing Thieves Guild Heists. So that is how you can obtain the Rogues Refuge house. If you're not familiar with where that house is and you want to tour it to see what it looks like, you go to Glenumbra and come all the way north here. It is right here, and I'll just go ahead and travel to it so we can look inside. And I'll talk about couple of recommendations I'm going to say. If you've never done heists before or it's just something you hate to do, I'm going to link a build that I created in the description of this video. It's called the Shadows Whisper build. I highly recommend you go out there and get that build. It makes doing Thieves Guild heists absolutely easy mode, almost to the point of, I would say it's probably fair to say it's cheese. But I will link both the build video that I did as well as the demonstration of doing the heists live in a different video. I will link both of those in the description of this one. But we'll just go ahead and review this interior of this house here. As you can see, it's got about 3 main rooms here once you get past the main stairwell here. Some shelving, and then there's a side room over here with the secret door. And then when you come back to the main hall, there's this main little area here, and then also another side room here with a secret door. I'm guessing you can close this up and make it look like it's not another room when you actually own the house. But this is the house that you can get for working on those activities. Again, you can either do the activities from the Thieves Guild here in Glenumbra, and I would actually highly recommend that. I know that when you pick up a heist and you go to a heist from here, it will land you in Bane when you're done. I'm not sure if that affects whether or not you're in a drop for the particle for the house or not, or fragment for the house, but I would recommend working from the Glenumbra one just in case that is a condition of getting the drop. But hopefully they fix that to where you land back where you picked up the stuff. But very, very common and big way to get the Thieves Trove Indecipherable sign note. If you're hunting for safe boxes, I would recommend coming here to Bal Foyen. If you travel to the Dalmora Way Shrine, come up north here and come into the town, this main area where all the crafting tables are, there is an absolute ton of lockboxes right in here that you can loot, and that will really give you a high number of chances to get a pull on that particle or fragment. Other than that, you're going to have to farm the dynamic encounters, and as I said, I'm going to do the locations for those in a different video because that is kind of another activity that we've got going on now. But really quickly, I will talk about some other videos I'm going to do, probably cover the favors and whatnot. But also, if you go into the journal and the achievements and stay within here, the new Prowler mythic, you can get particles or upgrades, I should say, for this mythic. You will get this mythic by doing some of the missions for the new Thieves Guild. We'll just port back to where I was. And I can show you where the Prowler mythic vendor is in case that's something that you're trying to figure out where the upgrade for that is. When you go into the Daggerfall Refuge here, you're going to want to go inside the actual Thieves Guild, which you go up this little ramp and into the Thieves Guild, or I should say the Daggerfall Thieves Den, the actual Thieves Den. And then when you get inside here, you're going to go up these stairs, or not, it's a ramp actually. And then right here is the Prowler Talisman Expert, and she can apply your upgrades that you get. So if you get any of the upgrades, you can talk to her and have her upgrade your mythic for you. And then there are quite a few of them that you can get applied to that if that's something you're interested in. But it's called the Prowler's Talisman. It's kind of a different mythic. It's not something that you dig up for antiquities. It's just something you obtain in one of the missions that you complete for the main Thieves Guild story. So that'll be something else you can work on top of the house. But then there's also the new Koldane Cartel style pages. These drop from the Reacquisition Board. This is a daily job that you can pick up if you're in the main Thieves Den here. You're going to go into this little room here off to the west, and this is the Reacquisition Board. Later on, when the Nowhere Vault launches, this will be the location where it sits, and then the regular tip board is right here for the regular Thieves Guild jobs. But those are the three main dailies that you can do in here to work towards getting some of the achievements done. There's quite a few different things here that you can pick up. The favors, I'll show the favors where you can get the favors picked up. Those are easy, fast, pretty quick missions. I recommend if you're going to do one of the dynamic encounters, try flipping it on to Vestige difficulty for one of them, because there is an achievement here that I actually finished off this morning, which is called, where did it go? It is As the Scrolls Foretold. So this was a list of all the stuff that you got to do on Vestige difficulty, and one of the things that was a dynamic encounter. As you can see, it's the fourth one down on the list there. So I was able to get that checked off this morning, and so now that achievement has been finished. So you don't have to do more than one on Vestige difficulty, and especially if there's a lot of people doing them. I myself did the vampire one that is in Glenumbra. There's a vampire hunt that starts up in this region. I'll cover those in more depth in another video, but that would be my recommendation, is to try to run one of those on Vestige. That way you can check off that achievement. But one really quick thing before I close out the video, we're going to talk about the favors. One of them for for Glenumbra is the free runner post board here, right next to the Aldcroft Way Shrine here in central eastern coast, or eastern side of Glenumbra, and the board is right here next to the Way Shrine, in between the Way Shrine and the horse station and the Fighters Guild. You'll be able to see the blue glowing daily when you get to that point. If you travel here and just look east, you should be able to see the board on your ribbon there. For the Aldemary Dominion, the favors board is located in Auridon, and it is right outside of where Skywatch is. If you travel to the Skywatch way shrine and then you just go straight south, do not go up the stairs to go into the city. The board is right on the other side of the ramp when you go there, and you can pick up the daily favors for this here as well. And then the last one for the Ebonheart Pact is located in Stonefalls, and you'll have to go to the Davin's Watch area. I'm sorry, it's actually in Ebonheart, the actual central city in Ebonheart, and go to the Way Shrine, and just to the west of the Way Shrine there, the Freerunner post board is in that location there. Very easy missions, quick to do. You just go pick up something usually and turn it in, or you kill a delve boss, something like that. Really easy to do, fairly quick tasks, but there are some things that you can get from those missions as well. So I just wanted to call out those, how you do them, and new activities that are available to do in the game. But I'm going to end the video here. If you thought this video was helpful or interesting, please consider liking the video and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I have a very large catalog of YouTube videos on the Elder Scrolls Online with a wide variety of topics that I cover. I have them all organized on created playlists. So if you go to my main profile page on YouTube and then go to my playlists, you'll be able to find all of my organized content on those playlists there. Thank you again very much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.